Hey boys, it's Chubby, coming at you for another Homebrew Wednesday. Sorry I haven't been on for a while, but life's been a bit busy lately. My work at this time of year is at its most busiest, I think that's what you get. So I've been pretty hard up on work. But it's a public holiday. I'm recording this on the Monday. It's Auckland Day. This is when Auckland was founded 175 years ago today, so yeah. And it's going to be a beautiful hot stonking day. And on a beautiful hot stonking day, what do you want? You want one of these. Hope I can get it good. This is my Cascadian Pale Ale, and it is pretty damn clear. This is my clearest beer to date. Beautiful color on that. Hopefully I can give, you can see it's a pretty nice looking color. Been in the bottle for, or in the keg for a while now. I have no clue how much I have left. This might be the last one, but who knows. But cheers boys. You get a sweet grapefruit aroma on the nose, very citrusy. Then when you taste it, very assertive upfront bitterness, but then it smooths out into a caramel biscuity aftertaste. I'm really happy with the way the malts have turned out in the beer and how they work with the hop aroma. I mean, one of the things I'll change on this is instead of using Chinook for bittering, I would use Pacific Jade to have a smoother bittering, so they make this a really easy drinking beer. Really refreshing, really easy drink. I think I got the mouthfeel quite nice, or quite right. Pretty good lacing. Carbonation is looking pretty good. Let's see, there we go. So yeah, pretty happy. So I have that on tap. But yeah, cheers boys. Now, I do have a few things to show you. So, one reason is also why I did not record is because I didn't really have much to say, because I've got a keg full of beer and I don't really have anything else going. But I have been talking to you, I've spoken to you guys before about how I'm going to start going to small batches so I can do more beers more often and bottle them. So I can have a whole bunch of beers in bottles and then the keg, so I can have a bit of variety. So I've been taking steps again. My small batch brewery setup going. Also, this will be great for in winter when it's shitty outside. I can still brew inside and still be relatively warm and comfortable instead of outside in the cold. So, one of the first things I bought was this. Boom. This is 11 gallon, 3 gal carboy. Otherwise it's 11 litres, 11.4 litres, so up to there. So I'm going to be doing 10 litre batches in this bad boy. So this is where I'll be doing my small batches. So I'll be doing these, or I'll do 5 litre batches. But I'm pretty sure I'll be doing these. So that is my new fermenter for that. It's nice and small, easy to clean, good plastic. It's like the bigger one I had which I screwed up, but this one I won't screw up. So what else have I been doing? Yesterday my dad came around because he's a bit more technically minded, so he helped me out and we drilled some holes. So this is what I'm using as the mash tun. It is a 20 litre pot right to the brim, so it's roughly going to be an 18 litre mash tun, you can see there. And so yeah, I want to use this my mash tun. I have ideas on how I'm going to insulate it so I can get good mash efficiency. But I've now did my hole. So yeah, still pretty sharp in there. I've got that sorted. I do have a ball valve for it, but I actually originally got this one to upgrade on my big mash tun. But when I put it on, this is the gap in there. It's just a bit too big, so it kind of wobbles and it doesn't feel good. So I put the old ball valve back on the mash tun. And now this one will be going onto this mash tun. But what I have replaced, or what I've ordered, Should have planned this out better, don't I? Oh. Ugh. There's another one of these nipples because of the gap in between there. I can't have it on the thin because it's too much space, so I've ordered some more of those, so that's hoping can come this week. I was hoping to have everything sorted, but what can you do? Things happen. So I've got that coming. I'm also going to be using a bazooka tube in there. I was going to use a braided hose, but after actually pricing it and seeing it, buying a $15 bazooka tube was cheaper. So I've got a 15 centimeter bazooka tube that'll be going inside there. So that's going to be the mash tun. I also got a few ideas on how to insulate it. I'm sure going to be using, I got some of this foam camping beds that you use when you go camping that rolls. I got 2 of those that are just lying about, so I might use that to insulate. And also I'm going to get one of those aluminium, what's aluminium? I think you put in windshield to make it cool. I'm going to get some of those and put that on there as well, so just to insulate it quite nicely. But what I also did yesterday is get this bad boy sorted. Now I've shown you this before. This is the big 40-litre pot. This is what it's going to be. It's going to be my hot liquor tank for when I do big brews outside. But this is also going to be my boil pot for the indoors. So this pot fits perfectly over my 2 electric stove plates, so I can get a good, hopefully get a good decent boil. I still have to do a test, but that's what's going to happen. But what we did yesterday, these aren't installed properly yet, but they just in, is install these bad boys. So there we go. Got the ball valve. Still need to split stuff. Got the quick disconnect so I can use it outside, and I got a fermentation check or a thermometer so I can see what the temperature is. Now you can see it's a bit skewed, but I need to just widen the hole a little bit. And then inside, can I take it off? Maybe. Yeah. There we go. I've got one of these. Really unprepared. And I've got one of these fat O-rings. But the only problem is because the threaded bit on the thermometer is not really big, I can't have washer, O-ring, washer and nut because there's just not enough space. So what I'm going to do is I've ordered another O-ring that'll fit inside there because it's got an O-ring. This just doesn't, as you can see. There you go. Too fat. So I'm going to get one that will fit inside there properly. So I'm going to have the washer, then it'll be the pot, the O-ring inside, and that going right up against there, and maybe have another washer in there, we'll see, because this is way too fat for the inside there. So it might be also have a washer like that. So that's what I am working on. So the small batch all grain system is almost ready, almost set up. Just a few extra bits and pieces I need to sort out on the pot and onto the mash tun. But otherwise it's pretty much almost there. What I've also ordered and waiting for it to be delivered is I've got another bottling one that's got a built-in valve, so it's going to help. It's going to be a little bit better. So I got one of those coming. More PBW because I ran out of that. I need that stuff. And what else did I get? Some line cleaner. And the biggest other purchase I have, which I think is going to improve my beers a lot, is I got a water filter system. So I managed to get a housing and a 0.5 carbon filter, yeah I think so, insert for filtering my water, because I have high levels of chlorine and I think it's really screwing with my hop flavor. Because this is really nice and hoppy on the palate, but the nose is nowhere near where it should be, and I dry hopped with 100 grams of hops, so so good though. Ooh, resiny. So yes, as you can see, I am getting there. Hopefully soon, well not too soon because I still need to finish the other keg. I need to get some more cash because I spent a lot of cash on this. Together so I can do some small batch brews. The first beer that's going to be touching this bad boy is going to be a Saison. I've been really interested in trying one. I actually bought the commercial version the other night and I quite enjoyed it, but I did want it to be a little bit hoppier, so I'm going to make mine a hoppy saison. I'm not going to be using a proper saison yeast just because I can't justify this cost of $18 for saison yeast at the very moment, because that's how much liquid yeast will cost, set you back here in New Zealand. It's $18. Some places sell it for you to about 10 to 15, but then you have to add on shipping, so as you can see it gets a bit expensive. Plus I'm still building my yeaster, so I can't do anything yet. So what I'm using is the Mangrove Jack's Belgium yeast, and just, it'll be a good test brew. Just give it a go. It'll be a beer at the end of the day. Let's see how it turns out. So that will be the first beer, but that is still coming. But things are moving forward. Small batches will be coming up soon. So I got the first one will be a saison. I'm thinking of maybe doing a PDA version 2.2 next, just so I want to change out the hop profile a little bit and also see how it works with water additions and with filtered water. So that's the plan, and then hopefully I'm going to get this bad boy and retest the system, and I'm going to do some imperial stouts so I can age them, but just a couple of bottles, so well, just 10 liters worth. So those are the plans coming up, so it's going to be an interesting year. And come end of May I have something planned, so we'll see. I'm not going to give the details yet, but it's interesting and cool, and hopefully we'll get some footage. But cheers, boys. It's tasty though. Ooh, that actually reminds me, I got another pale ale I want to try out as well. Really happy with the malt bill in that, so that malt bill is going to be used a lot. Tweak it slightly, just in case I want to get a bit lighter, because it's a nice dark colour, but you know, pale ale, maybe I want to get a little bit paler. But still, good beer. Pretty good lacing actually. Look at that. Okay, so I've warbled enough, guys. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, thank you for commenting. I really do appreciate it. Sorry I haven't been on a lot lately. Hopefully I can start rectifying that soon. We are starting to come down to a bit of a not busy period, so I can do a few, and then we're getting back into a busy period again. So it's gonna be a busy couple of months. But yes, we are getting there, slowly but surely. It's just little bits and pieces just getting irritating now. Okay, boys, thank you very much. Remember, keep it epic, keep it metal, drink beer, drink fucking beer. It's fantastic. Oh yes. Cheers, boys.